Welcome back, one and all. Today we'll be looking at the new edition of Underworlds that's just come out. I believe this is the second edition. I do have most of the old first edition sets, the box sets at least. Warhammer Underworlds core game. Again, for beginners, if you're thinking of getting started, now might be a good time to jump in, because the new second edition has just come out and this is your core box. So we'll crack this open and take a look what we get inside. Unlike the new Kill Team one, a lot more sturdier box this time. So we open up here. So inside we have our dice for the game, specialist dice for this one. I do like the orange amber coloured ones, they look quite nice. 2 teams to start with. 3 Stormcast Eternals, once again. Easy to build, push fit with scenic bases. So again, easy to assemble. And our Skaven team, again with the moulded bases, push fit, easy to build models. Again, ideal for starters. If you're thinking of getting into the game, nothing else underneath. So there are your models and your dice, and all your gubbins in a nice packaged set here. So let's have a look, see what we've got. So the first thing we have, assembly instructions for your miniatures. Again, standard Games Workshop assembly instructions, very clear, concise, easy to follow, push fit, easy to build models. Blue for your Stormcast, green for your Skaven. So again, no need to paint them for your first couple of games. Get them built really quickly, get them on the table, start rolling dice and smashing heads. So again, quick and easy, allowing you to get playing in as short a time as possible. Quick start rules, giving you a brief overview. Again, waste as little time as possible to get yourselves in and start playing. Sheet of those. Next thing we have, if I can get it out, once again, is our tokens for the game. Victory point markers, objective markers, special effects markers down the side. Again, really easy to punch out. As you can see, I've already just taken it out of the box and they're falling out on their own, so that's quite good. Decent thickness card. So there's all your tokens required to play the game. Now our rule book. You get a rule book in each box set that you get, each of the main box sets. Because the way Warhammer Underworlds works is you'll buy a box set for a season, and then they'll bring out individual packs for different warbands to go with each season. I'll just grab one of mine quick just to show you. But this is the main box set, which you always get 2 warbands in. And if you fancy getting different warbands for different sets, this is one of my favourites actually. This is from a Diachasm set from the first edition, and you can buy warbands on their own as and when they come out. This is the Crimson Court Vampire set. You get all your miniatures and your associated cards in a box. If you want to expand the game out, different warbands, different flavours of how to play. If you've got a favourite faction, they do all different kinds from the Age of Sigmar universe. So this is the Crimson Court set that I got, 4 vampires and all the cards, but they come out separately as and when Games Workshop produce them. So if you don't like the look of the 2 sets in the main game, you could always wait and get yourself a different set as and when they come out. I believe they're coming out, the first 2 sets that are coming out for this new edition are a set of Seraphon Lizard Men and Nurgle Plague Demons. The first 2 sets that are coming out individually to accompany this new release. And I believe they're also doing big box sets of older teams with new updated rules for this new edition. I believe I saw there's a set of 4 coming out for Destruction with Orcs and I think it's the Pirate Ogre and a couple of the others that I can't remember offhand. But those are coming out as well. So there are always different warbands coming out if you don't like the 2 that are in the core rule set. But again, the rule book laid out quite easy, getting ready to play. The warbands themselves. This set also comes with, I believe these are the War Scrolls. So if you want to use the warbands that come in Underworlds in your games of Age of Sigmar, each set will come with your War Scrolls for them as well, so you can easily slot them into your Age of Sigmar armies, which I always thought was a good way of doing it. Again, a brief explanation of what comes in the box and what they're used for. Core rules, playing the game, goes through step by step, teaching you how to play. I believe this second edition as well is streamlined somewhat compared to the first edition box sets. Again, the game is played over 3 rounds, so each game should only take you about 45 minutes once you get the rules clear and in your head. Expanded rules, rules clarifications, and that's actually your rules. There's only 6 or 8 pages of rules, and there's 3 different ways to play these days. There's the Nemesis deck building set. I mean, this set comes with 4 sets of cards, so if you want to customise your decks to your own liking, there's the rules on how to do it. Rivals decks, I think you play just with the set of each different type, no mixing and matching, so you can play whichever style you want. A bit of information, lore if you like, on the setting of Embergard. Few bits of lore on the 2 teams that come in this box, and there's one of the vampires painted up in the back from the set I've just showed you that I've got. Building and painting your miniatures, they're the 2 sets you get painted up in this box set. And yeah, they're the next 2 sets that are coming out for Embergard, your Lizard Men and your Nurgle Demons. Again, they'll come with their own sets of cards as well. Now, you can use whatever cards you want with whatever warbands you want. you're not forced to stick with the cards that come with each warband. Like I say, you can mix and match in deck build, or if you want to just play with the sets that are specifically designed for each warband, you can do it that way as well. So lots of variation in your choices. So there we go, that's the rules. Next in the box we have our board, again double-sided, quite nice thick cardboard. This game you play on hexes, so there's no need for measuring. Again, make the game go quicker. That's that side, and then if you fancy something different, there's double-sided. Each set comes with a double-sided board anyway. So there's your gaming board. Cards next. These are your 2 sets of cards for the game. Again, each one specific to the specific war bands. I believe those are mission setups and things like that. How to set up your boards for different scenarios. They're all there. Get one for each warband. Two sets of those. And we have our cards for our models. I'll just show you the Skaven ones, giving you all the stats for each of your models. Again, each model will have slightly different stats depending on what it is. There's your 5 Skaven. And again, victory point condition cards, and effect cards, status cards. You play to a set number of victory points or three rounds. And at the end of 3 rounds, whoever has the most victory points wins. It's not necessarily about killing your opponent, but obviously that's a nice thing to do if that's what you want to do. So there's the Skaven cards, and your 3 warriors of the Stormcast Eternals. And then once, I think they get frenzied at some point, in which case you flip them off and they have slightly better stats. Well, that's how the game plays. Cards and miniatures. And finally, we have our War Scrolls, if you want to fit them in to your Age of Sigmar armies. They're in there as well. So that's Embergard, guys. Like I say, it's a new edition that's just come out. So if you fancy trying it, seeing how you get on. Again, a nice set for starters. If you're unsure, again, £67.50. Gets you everything you need to start. Again, good for beginners or those of you who are Underworlds veterans like myself. A new edition to try. Streamlined rules make the game go a little bit quicker. So that's it for today. Yeah, Warhammer Underworlds Embergard. There we go, guys. That's it for today, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you.